Right.
Brag about it.
I wish. All right. Hey, we're live. All right. Okay, we're live. I didn't want to start off with a swear word. Last week, to no surprise, we all went perfect.
Dude, we're really good at this game.
Kansas City had that beautiful. Oh, we're joined by Frank, Earl, Cut, myself. Thanks for sticking with us this long, everybody. Kansas City had that scare. Henny came in. Ballsiest play by a coach I've seen in a long time, throwing the ball with your backup quarterback, 4th and 1.
Nobody in the backfield either. They went 5 wide on that.
Yeah. 5 wide shotgun.
Right.
Yeah, that's
4th and
impressive.
inches.
That's impressive.
That's Kansas City's offense. Throw the ball 1 yard and watch your guy get what he needs, man.
Watch your guy work.
Eat him up after the catch. Tampa, they played a good game. Drew Brees looked very old and very
He
worn.
did. Yeah, he looked like he had played 1 or 2 too many games in the season, and he missed like 5 of them with those broken ribs. So like, I don't know how much that affected him, but he did not look.
That last interception,
like I call it quarterback.
I call it a Brett Favre attempt.
He threw 3.
Yeah, but that last one, it was just like, this pass is either gonna make it or break it, and it broke it.
It was a good defensive play by the defender, but he was also right fucking there. So I understand why he threw it. He was just, trying to thread that needle, but
right.
It's funny. I heard on ESPN radio that he's actually not. There's like a list of pretty famous Hall of Fame quarterbacks that have thrown 3 picks in their last game. Wow. I just thought that was pretty interesting.
So he's not alone, huh?
Yeah, no, he is not alone.
Okay, we'll have to do some research on that, so we can bring that to you for our Super Bowl special. And then we also had the Bills Mafia. Lamar Jackson went out with a concussion. The Bills were dominant the whole game.
Didn't matter.
And then Bills Mafia charity, shout out to them. They raised, I think, over $100,000, I believe, to.
No, it was almost 300,000. They had like 240 in the first 24 hours or something like that. It was impressive.
Like the nicest troll I've ever heard of.
Yeah, dude.
Greatest fans in the league. Like if that doesn't show it, I mean,
Frank, it shows that you're muted. I know you haven't said much. Okay, never mind. And then the last game played Packers Rams. The Packers let them linger a little bit in the third, but overall dominant performance, I believe, by the Packers.
Couldn't get to Aaron fast enough.
No hits on Aaron the whole day.
Yep.
Had a great time.
Which is impressive.
Had a great time watching that at Earl's. Took some. Took some encouragement shots at the end with Molly. No, just a box fell on the ground, and my dogs are like, I don't like that. All right, so the picks, nothing really changes from last week. We're all in the exact same order from the first week, because the first week Cut had the best at 5-1, and at 4 perfect picks, he's at 9-1. I'm at 8-2. Frank's at 8-2. And Earl's at 4-7. But some of those, actually, those are incorrect scores because some of them get, let's see.
And everybody but the division leaders should get points.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone got 2 points for Tampa Bay, 1 point for Kansas City, 2 points for the Bills, and 1 point for the Packers, which makes it a total of 6. So the correct scores are 11-1, 10-2, 10-2. And 9-3 for the points. Anyways, so we got 2 games to pick from, AFC and NFC. We'll start it back like we did last week because we've got same scores. So Cut, you're on the board first.
So I'm going to start with the tough pick for me, the AFC matchup. So if Patrick Mahomes doesn't play, it's going to be a really tough game for the Chiefs. I feel like he's going to. It's playoff football. Brett Favre told him that he shouldn't play. I
think he's doing.
I think he's gonna. You don't get too many shots at going to the Super Bowl. I mean, not everybody's Tom Brady. Like, you can't just play in the AFC Championship game every year. And I think he knows that. I think he's going to do everything he can to get back into the game. My heart says that the Chiefs are going to win, but I'm going to ride with my bet that I've had all year. I'm going to go with Buffalo on that one.
All right, Bills Mafia.
I think Buffalo's going to make it to the bowl. And for my easy pick, I think this game's going to be close, but there's no way he loses. I think Tom Brady's going to steal a Super Bowl from Buffalo.
All right.
So I got Bucks over Green Bay.
All right. So basically, your Buccaneers and your Bills picks will each be worth 4 points because they double after each round. So we got Bucks and Bills. Frank, I'll let you go next because you've been awfully quiet.
All right. I've been thinking what I'm going to do, but I did, since I'm probably going to lose, I already awarded myself my own trophy. It's a Dundee.
Hey.
It's a Dundee for best pick'em person or whatever. Playoff Pig is here. He says hi.
Oh, thank God.
Oh man,
I was worried.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Didn't think he was going to show.
Not bacon yet. So Buffalo KC. This is tough, man. So I just Googled it while Cut was talking. And Patrick Mahomes remains in the concussion protocol, but he was limited in practice today.
He's practiced the last 2 days. That dude's playing.
Yeah.
I can't see him unless the NFL steps in last minute and says no. But I've got to ride with Bills Mafia, Josh Allen. I love that dude. He is a stud. Him and Stephon Diggs together. I'm going Bills. And then I'm going to raise the flag. Bucks, since my Eagles are out and I am I live in a resident of the Tampa Bay area. I will be going Tampa Bay, go up into the frozen tundra. The beach goes to the frozen tundra and wins. Technically not the beach because they're on the other side of the bay. But regardless, Bucks over Packers.
Gross.
Like those picks, Frank.
All right. Kansas City can't stop the run, and a lot of critics say that the Buffalo has no run, but they've got a good enough run to run against Kansas City's run defense. They both have a very good offense. Stephon Diggs on one side of the ball, Tyreek Hill on the other side of the ball. We both know the all-star quarterbacks. The only thing that can really hinder this game from being a blowout is if Patrick Mahomes doesn't start, but I think it's one of those things where you're either paying the team doctor or you're hiring a new one, because I don't think there's any way that Kansas City lets this man sit out. I mean, we've seen people come back from shorter concussion protocols. So I think they're just leaving it in there to remain mystery around it. It's a tough matchup. Kansas City has one of the most explosive offenses I've ever seen. Andy Reid's a great coach. But I'm also going to go Bills Mafia for that game. I think it was Dunham's or a sporting goods store. They were selling tables in the Bills section for their customers to buy and break them through. I thought I should have took a week off of work. I should have bought all the tables from the West Coast and then drove them up to drove them to Kansas City and just sold them out of the back of my car for hundreds of dollars a table.
$100 a piece, dude.
$100 a
for
table.
like 20 a piece.
Yeah, dude. It's all about supply and demand. Now, game of the weekend for me. All right.
I wonder.
All right. Here's my little spiel on this. This is Aaron Rodgers time, okay? Tom Brady's got 6. If Tampa Bay ends up upsetting Green Bay, I'm definitely hoping he gets 7. But right now, I think that with 4 cylinders, with 4 players clicking, Alexander, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, all 4 Pro Bowlers, you've got still a suspect to a better defense that have really heated up. The word last week on the game was swagger. They said it like 19 times on Fox. I don't know why they kept saying it. Aaron Rodgers, he's got the moxie. He's got the pump fakes. He's got the wide open looks downfield. This is the best Green Bay team I've seen since last year. And I'm way more confident going into the NFC game than I was last year against San Francisco. Antonio Brown's got that knee injury, so he was very limited to last game, but Tom has plenty of offensive targets. It's going to be a tough matchup for the defense. I know Tampa Bay blew him out and contained Aaron Rodgers the first game that they played earlier this season. This is playoffs. Aaron Rodgers, go Pack, go. Definitely going with the Packers.
You got a score for that game?
It's going to be, I think it's going to be more of an offensive shootout. I think the Packers ended up rolling. The Packers get 36. Tampa Bay gets 30.
Wow. Okay.
All right. And Earl.
66 over under. I'll take the under on that one.
All right. So if Patrick Mahomes doesn't play, the Bills blow him out. I don't even think it's close. But from what I've understood about this injury with Patrick Mahomes is that it's not actually a concussion. It's like a pinched nerve in his spine, which means that playing could be detrimental to his long-term health, physically. Everybody knows about concussions. The NFL is pretty big on that. But I still see Patrick Mahomes playing. Brett Favre would have played. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Brett Favre was one tough-ass motherfucker, and he would have played.
Yeah.
He might regret it now, but he would have played. Patrick Mahomes is going to play, and the Chiefs are going to win.
Ooh, hard take from Earl. All right. I like that.
It's going to be a good game.
It is going to be a really good game if Patrick Mahomes plays.
Right.
I think you're right about Brett Favre too. I think the only reason he's saying that is because he's an old head that's not playing anymore and his body's hurting.
Yep.
I was addicted to Vicodin.
Yeah.
Still is. Don't let him lie to you. Stop that shit like Pez, dog.
Dude,
Yeah.
What else you got to live for?
And then the next game, I know that the Buccaneers smacked the Packers right in their little peepees last time around. Really, the way the Green Bay Packers defense was playing in that game as opposed to the way they're playing now is a night and day difference. The Packers defense has really turned it on. They're playing really well. Aaron Rodgers looks really good, but this is playoff Tom Brady. And he's used to playing in the cold. So Lambeau is not going to be a big deal to him. I think it's going to be close, but I'm taking the Packers.
I like that. 2v2 for that game. I like that a lot. I forgot to say, I was going to say this. One of the downfalls of Tampa Bay is going to be Gronk, and here's why. Gronk was in the locker room after the game, and he was saying, "Oh, we're going to the AFC Championship game." And his teammates like, "We ain't in the AFC. We in the NFC. You in the NFC now, Gronk."
All that dude does is play, bro. He doesn't know anything else.
Yeah,
but
dude. He catches touchdowns and fucks bitches, dude.
And parties.
and spikes the goddamn football.
Yeah, Gronk's the man.
He says 69 jokes.
Regardless, he's got that bionic arm that he plays with. Because, dude, he broke his forearm in 2 separate spots. Like, how crazy is that?
It's gross.
Like that's wild. Like he broke it up here and then healed up and then fell on it again and then broke it down here. Like that's crazy.
They should let Gronk play the Winter Soldier.
He could have. He should be.
Yes.
Like the gargoyle Winter Soldier. That's him.
Yes.
Regardless if the Bucks make it to the Super Bowl or not, Gronk is having, I think he's still doing it, his little Super Bowl beach bash. 15 minutes from my house. So I might try to see if I can go to that.
You definitely should. He's been planning that all year, and it's always looked like it's going to be an amazing time.
All right, here's an idea, Frank. You buy a lanyard and like a ticket holder. You print off some really nice paper, and you put the Pix Media Pass. Dude, just wear that around your fucking neck. Get an exclusive interview for us.
If I can get, that'd be legit. If I could get some interviews,
that's all you need to do. Some other big news around the NFL. We're still waiting on the official retirement word from Drew Brees. A lot of speculation. I think he's retiring.
He's done.
Yeah, the way he looked at the field.
He looked like he mouthed, "It's your team now" to old Winston.
Yeah, old trick
you
play.
You think Winston's going to be the starter? I always thought it was going to be Taysom Hill.
I did too, but they put Winston in at the end of the game. I don't know.
And Drew Brees said on the sideline, it was a big thing that they lip read it and said, "This is your team now." It's wild.
I don't know what else he would be saying.
And I mean, like they had that nice little Hill experiment in the middle of the season, but I think they're going to.
I've never liked him as your full-time starter.
No, he's a very good and talented player, and he's kind of like, if you ever followed the Detroit Tigers, he's your Don Kelly of the Saints. He's your utility player. He plays tight end. He plays running back. He plays quarterback, punt return.
I think Taysom could get it done, dude. He's been in the league for a really long time. He's very mobile. I mean, he won that game that he took over for him, didn't he?
He won a couple games this season.
Yeah, he won, I think, 2 games this year.
He lost against the Eagles. And then that's when the Eagles beat the Saints.
He started that whole game. I thought he came in after Winston went out.
No,
I'm not sure. I don't think Winston started a game this year.
No, they started Hill all the games that Drew Brees was missing.
Okay, and he was out for what? 5 of them or 4 of them?
I think
Yeah.
4 to bye week.
4 to buy. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. So and then
So
Drew
2 and 2.
Yeah, and Drew came back. There's a
Hey,
lot of
how about Michael Thomas getting hold to a big old goose egg last
yeah.
week? Didn't catch a single ball, only had like 2 targets.
Yeah, he did not show up.
That's crazy. For someone who thinks he's the best wide receiver in the league is throwing up a goose egg in the playoffs. Not a good look.
He's a stud.
Yeah. He's definitely tier 1.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I just want to give a quick shout out to the USF Bulls. They have 3 players in the championship games. JPP from the Bucks, Valdez-Scantling, Green Bay, and then the center for, well, I don't know if he's the starting center, but center Austin Ryder for Kansas City. So
the Packers have a Hillsdale College player on their practice squad, I believe now. He was on their COVID list, so he might be playing this game now.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown from Central Michigan, but he's limited defending injury. Chad Henne, backup. Chad Henne, quarterback from the
Chad Henne, baby.
Chad Henne, dude.
Saw him live.
Yeah, dude. Those are some still good bad eras of Michigan.
What a great player that comes in and just puts his head down trying to get that first down and just throws a dot to Hill.
And in those 13 yards that he scrambled, he's thought in his head, I don't need this shoulder anymore. I just need this first down, dude.
Dude.
I will sell my body for this.
He's going for that Jimmy Garoppolo ring, dude. That's what it is.
He's going for that Carson Wentz ring, dude.
Yeah. Carson Wentz ring.
Yeah. Look, Frank, what do you think of the hire?
I like the hire.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard that dude's name my entire life. Same thing with the Lions hire. No idea who either one of those dudes are.
Hey, I'm ready for the rebuild, baby. Bring it on.
Yeah. So, hey, do you think he should trade Stafford, or does he hold on to him?
I think you do what Stafford wants to do. If Stafford wants to go somewhere and win, you let him go. If he says, "No, I like Detroit and I want to stick around," you keep.
It's probably a long discussion with the owners, the coach. This is what we're trying to do.
They definitely have to involve Stafford in that conversation, though. I think Earl's right.
Who's that veteran who's that veteran running back?
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, he said he would be willing to come back to Detroit, but not for an entire rebuild. So depends on what they say to him too. He could return as the 1-2 back.
Nah.
But I think they're gonna let him ride and go with somebody else.
Yeah,
probably.
So Nick Sirianni is the Eagles hire. He was the offensive coordinator for the Colts for 3 years. And he helped alongside Frank Reich, help that team offense go from 2018, they were 12th, according to Pro Football Focus. In 2019, they were 15th. And then last year they were 8th in offense. So he's a young guy, Nick Sirianni. He's a young guy, 39.
What teams he come from again? I forgot.
He came from the
long
Colts.
list, dude.
The Colts.
No,
he's been in the league for 10 years.
Too. Yeah, he's with the Chiefs.
Well, I just meant recently.
09, 2000. Yeah, Chiefs 09, 2010. He was with the San Diego Chargers, and then when they became the Los Angeles Chargers, and then he came with the Colts. So Frank Reich brought him over as his right-hand man when Frank Reich got the job.
Gotcha.
And so young guy, and I think that this is the front office saying, hey, we're sticking with Carson, which is a great choice.
I was going to ask that. Do you buy into that whole thing with them sticking to Carson? Like the whole reason they got rid of old boy was because of Carson Wentz?
I think that had a big part to play in it. From what I was hearing, I'm not like I'm some, I've got a bunch of sources or anything, but
just a fan.
Just from what I read on Twitter,
the internet,
Doug Peterson and Carson just
hated each other.
I even heard a conspiracy theory that because Dougie P was a backup the majority of his career, right? He was behind Brett Favre. I think he was on the Eagles at one point. But because he was a backup, he always had this a soft spot for backup players. And so Carson is this big name stud quarterback, right? That they draft second overall. Everybody
I like how you put quotes on stud. I like that.
Yeah.
It much to be desired still, but I think the conspiracy theory is that he sits back and he goes, man, he's that guy. I don't know. Yeah. So there was a hate there, but I don't know. I could go on a long rant and I won't bore you guys. Why I think Carson is the dude in Philly.
Do you guys?
he's the boat.
Do you think you guys
boat.
deal Hurts now?
No, I think they keep him.
I think they hold on to him, huh?
And they might try. And I mean,
there's a lot. There's a lot of moves.
If Deshaun goes somewhere else, I could see the potential of Houston going after Jalen.
Where's Deshaun going?
Latest reports said Jets are a favor, which they would probably trade Sam Darnold.
The only thing he said was Miami.
That's where I'd see him going. Is Miami or Chicago?
Over Tua?
Miami.
I don't like
Miami.
It'd be a trade for Tua. Tua would be the franchise quarterback.
Yeah, they'd give them their 2 first rounds this year.
They give them their number 3 back. So the Dolphins have Texans pick at 3.
Yeah.
So the Texans would take their original pick back that they traded away previously with
plus Tua.
Probably some more merchandise in there.
Yeah, probably.
And then Watson goes over. And picks, if Watson goes to San Francisco, they're instantly a playoff contender again. If Watson goes to
Indianapolis, that's where I want to see him go.
Indy's just
I think
Pepper
that team's done, man.
Pepper said at the
really
Indy,
that offensive line's
boring
solid.
team, man. It's a team that I don't want to cheer.
They don't have anything else around it. T.Y. Hilton's not the stud that he used to be.
No, they'd have to bring in some talent. They'd have to bring in some talent.
They're not one quarterback away from a huge playoff run, and I think that showed with old man Phillip.
I think Deshaun Watson is way better than Phillip Rivers. Deshaun Watson puts you a step above.
He's not another playoff win. I think that same exact team with Deshaun Watson isn't winning that playoff game.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Rivers, after 17 seasons, he retired.
He was drafted in 2004. So, 17.
Long career. One of the best regular season quarterbacks you can have. Early take. First round Hall of Famer, yes or no?
No, absolutely not.
I agree 100%.
He only had 3 playoff wins his entire career, and he needed LaDainian Tomlinson and Antonio Gates, and what was that? The wide receiver they had out there too, back in the day. I can't remember his name.
Let's look him up. And they had that, Junior Seau was there. It was right. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this would have been post Junior Seau because he was drafted in 2004.
No, but he was there with Sean Merriman,
Sean Merriman was there.
And now the Chargers, they hired I think they hired the defensive coordinator from the Rams.
I saw that.
There were reports that Sean McVay, the head coach, blocked interviews with the offensive coordinator because they were looking at both of them. And now I'm reading that the defensive coordinator, now named the head coach, is going to try to bring on the Rams offensive coordinator as the Chargers offensive coordinator. So Herbert is about to get that young coach mentality that has been sweeping the league with Sean McVay, with LaFleur for the Packers. It's just this young man dynamic offense coaching. That's just, Andy Reid's the exception, but you're seeing a lot of young talent hired in the NFL these days.
Yeah, you are. I think it's the old guard is getting phased out. I think that's what it is. I think we're in the middle of the next generation coming up into it. Because Bill Belichick's been in the league since the 80s.
We're 4 years or less away from Tom Brady not being in the football league.
And he's already 43. Isn't that wild?
And Cut and I have a 30 rack bet that Tom Brady retires before Aaron Rodgers.
I think Brady's going to retire after Rodgers, and he thinks Rodgers is going to retire after Brady.
Yeah, he's 5 years.
And it goes down to the day, and it goes down to the hour. So if Aaron Rodgers comes out after this game, he's like, "Yeah, I'm retiring," and then directly after Brady grabs the mic, he's like, "Yeah, me too. I win."
I'll go to Aaron Rodgers and say you need to pull a Brett Favre right now because I have a 30 rack of beer.
You guys never made any on retirement clauses.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's just
retired first. You're right. I love you, Earl.
Damn. Today's Thursday, the 21st. I'm gonna be posting this online as soon as we're done recording this. The Powerball, it's at 900 million or some shit. 970 million. So
$2 a piece, man.
Dude, I threw a 20 on it. So if I win. It was great recording the show. I will see you guys. No, I'm just joking.
Yo, if you win that, this show is about to look real fucking cool.
Yeah, if I win that, we're going to the Super Bowl, dude.
So if I win this, hypothetically, with everything that I like to do, I'm just going to build a giant studio with I can hire anybody. I would have enough money to be like, hey man, these guys are pumping $100,000 a year into their show for 15 viewers, and I'm like, yeah, but it looks goddamn good, man.
Could you imagine the production value in that, dude?
Dude, it'd be the best. I would do that quadplex. I'd just buy like acres of land and be like, all right, you guys can build a free house on there.
There it is.
You can put billboards, the pics, all over Detroit,
yeah.
all
Really
over
hammer home
Michigan.
advertising.
Oh
You
yeah,
just
Oh, man.
start spending money on
for
advertising.
$970 million, dude, you could. I mean, I could even get plastic surgery. So I mean, that would increase the views for sure.
Dude, you could
To
be,
enlarge
you could
your
be the
penis?
face. You
Oh,
could be
yeah,
the face
dude.
of the pics, bro.
Dude.
You wouldn't have to cut yourself out of all the advertisements.
Oh, plastic surgery on your face.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, all
Instead
right.
of advertising like
I thought
this,
you were
dude.
going to remove a toe and add it to your dick.
Oh no, dude,
give him an extra couple of centimeters?
for
No,
900
do you know there's an actual surgery, right?
Whoa.
Frank.
They go into your pelvic and they cut out.
All right.
Anyway,
Man, he's researched it.
Frank's got this on his side tab.
He's like, man, I've been dying for somebody to bring this up.
For 970 million, dude, I'm gonna have like a robot arm, dude.
the more you know.
Yeah,
A robot arm.
yeah, dude. Got canceled today for talking about.
There it is, dude.
Little, its own
You have
vibrator.
to censor when I throw the fist up.
No, we're gonna let it ride, dude. We're gonna
Own vibrator. Like,
Let it ride.
let it ride, dude. All
hey,
right.
if the Packers go to the Super Bowl, I'll get everybody some apparel.
All right.
Ooh, some
if I
merch,
can-
huh?
If the pack,
merch.
Super Bowl plans, Cuts gonna be flying in. We're gonna have a smorgasbord of food. We're just gonna eat until we can't eat anymore.
Just gonna get fat and drunk.
Yep, it's gonna be. And then if the Packers go to the Super Bowl and they win or lose, we're gonna have AMFs right after the game, dude.
AMFs and shots lined up, win or lose. You're not even gonna be able to tell, so that's how trash we're gonna get.
Damn, now I
don't
kind of
know.
want to stay.
I don't know what that
You
is.
might as well.
I mean, what's a Monday?
Get an
then?
adios motherfucker, man. It's basically
Oh, okay,
Long
yeah, I've
Island
had
iced tea with blue curacao and Sprite.
I've had them.
Yum.
I didn't know.
Yum.
They're delicious.
Didn't know the
Last time
acronym.
Cut was on vacation, I Venmoed them money to buy him a drink, and I bought him each at AMF, and he was like, "I kind of hate you right now."
Every time I drink them, I black out. Every time. They send me right over the edge. It could be the first drink I have, or the third drink I have, or the last drink I have. If I have an AMF that night, I'm done.
I remember right before we go, I remember one time at Kelly's, you ordered some, and I said, "All right, that's good for me." And then you came back with 4, and you're like, "All right." I was like, "No, this is gonna be a terrible night."
Sounds about right.
Anybody got anything to add before we wrap this thing up?
Tom Brady's getting 7.
Raise the flags.
Oh, gross. Earl?
Not.
I'm good, man.
Never mind.
All right, man. Well,
Raise
NFC
the
AFC
flag.
Championships game on this weekend. We won't. We'll talk about a Pro Bowl show later. We'll update you that. But we'll definitely do like a Super Bowl special. JT Show. Thanks for watching. Wearing my shirts, guys. Frank, I see that ugly ass shit. I unfollowed Tom Brady on Twitter. I know he won't miss me, but I can't fucking look at him this week. So.
Oh man,
So
I'm gonna have to go follow him so he doesn't notice that one person that's not following him.
maybe that's just eating away.
He's gonna be so butthurt he takes it out on the Packers, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you better
Just
refollow
what he
him.
needed, more ammo.
I'm nothing
just
in
gave
Tom
him
Brady.
JT and
Or-
Jacksonville.
I'm nothing in Tom Brady's
following
eyes.
me.
I'm nothing in his eyes, dude.
If
You don't know that.
If the Packers lose, it's your fault.
He's gonna comment on this. He goes, "Wow, dude, you really hurt my feelings." And I'm gonna be like, "I'm gonna go jump off a fucking bridge, dude."
He's just gonna send you the winky face emoji after they get the W.
Serious question. How
Okay.
many celebrities do you really think, like when they get some downtime, even if like let's say they're pooping, that they look at their Twitter follower list? They actually
Every
scroll
day.
through,
Depends
And,
how
like,
toxic you
just-
are.
look at
Yeah.
random people.
It depends if you're a Joe
Maybe.
Rogan or it depends if you're like these little TikTokers, dude.
Elon Musk says he goes through. He gives himself 15 minutes a day to respond to tweets.
And he's a meme lord,
Mhm.
Yeah, and he's
He's
hilarious. He's a savage on Twitter.
richest
Yes,
man in
he
the
is.
world. All right, everybody, that was the picks. On to the NFC Championship game. Go Pack, go.
Go Brady.